with school officials.
Blessings,
While he was in
blessings,
high school, he tried
blessings.
an electronic hearing aid, but it was of no value to him. During his last week in college, something happened that marked the most important turning point of his life. Through what seemed to be mere chance, he came into possession of another electronic hearing device, which was sent to him on trial. He
Come
was
on
slow about testing
in.
it,
Come
due to
on
his
in.
disappointment with a similar device. Finally, he picked it up carelessly, placed it on his head, and hooked up the
Ooh,
battery.
I just realized
Suddenly, as if by
what time
magic,
it is. Okay.
his lifelong desire
Welcome,
for
welcome,
normal.
welcome. Do you really want it? That is what we're talking about today, guys. Do you really want it? If you know someone that is in business that wants to have the desire to start a business, share, share, share. Um, if you know someone that's, stuck right now and not knowing what path to take in terms of the directions they want to go in their life with their new career, with transition, with starting a business, with you know healing from a broken relationship, then guess what, that person is in their transitioning season, and that person should be here. So share this live to them, and let's have a conversations, okay? So my name is Latrice, okay? Latrice, aka Treese, and I am here to provide services for, the single mothers, the women who have gone through trauma in their lives and just really on a cycle of continuing to, you know, be starting over, continuing to having these obstacles that they can't seem to remove themselves from, because again, we really don't know how. The reason why we are not where we are or where we want to be is because we do not have enough information for it. So I'm here for those people to provide them with the resources, the direction, the guidance, the counsel, wise counsel. I'm a faith believer, spiritual, very spiritual. I consider myself a healer, which I think all women are. I mean, look at us. We heal ourselves back together after having birth. We heal ourselves back together from broken relationships. We heal ourselves back together with any wounds and things, surgeries, anything we had to go through. And there's a lot of areas in our life that we haven't even touched the surface of in terms of healing. And that's my mission. That's my purpose. That's what I'm here to help, provide and or guide you into the directions to where you can have the tools accessible, readily available for you and for us together. Because me connecting with you, you joining in our community, doesn't mean like, oh, I'm the Haja, I know it all. No, I know a lot. Yes, I've learned through experience and through connecting and networking. But however, I love connecting and I love community because we learn so much from each other, right? We support each other. We're here to inspire and to guide, and cheer each other on. A lot of things I find that is missing is us celebrating. We find that celebrating the little things or getting excited, it's not and it shouldn't be a norm. We may feel like, being excited and speaking more about your accolades and the things that you've achieved is kind of being boastful or gloaty, or you are, bragging and boasting. But no, that is not what it is. There's a way to do it, but we do definitely encourage it. And when I say we, I mean people in the industry that I am mostly in. And the industry that one of the industries that I'm in, it studies show that, listen, they are the most happiest people in the world and in the work field. And because we practice the principles of just really life, of just really personal development, right? We understand and know that self love is so important. So with all of my programs, with all of my downloadables, with every engagement that we have, it for me it's always about the mind and spirit mastery. Everything else, the body, the business, and all of that um, comes with it, and it overflows through it, because when you are good, you operate at your best in the other areas in your life. So my focus is self-love and bringing you back to knowing thyself and reclaiming your power back and ruling your kingdom. So there's a ruling your kingdom part where we're building up the structures, the foundation of your business, your startup business, your what is it that you want to do, your program, if you have a business and you want to turn it into multiple streams of income, hey, let me help you with that. The thing is, many people, when they hear of multiple streams of income, they think they need to have multiple businesses. But in reality, you can just take this one thing here, this lip gloss, and turn it into multiple streams of income, right? Because it can serve so many purposes. You can break it down into so many different ways and cause and create different outlets where people can purchase. Remember, we all learn differently. So when you are a communicator, a creator, or you're going in business, you must learn to take one thing and turn it into profit into multiple different ways. For example, this live, I take this live and I use it for multiple purposes. I will save it and I will post it on another social media avenue. I could turn it into a and my mind is okay. So I'm taking and put it on YouTube. I can take it and use it as a promotional video. I can take it and use it as a teaching outlet where people will pay to learn what it is that I'm teaching here. If the content contains value, points, steps, and in-depth details and things like that, that is going to be beneficial and valuable to the person. After that, you can automate that. That is something that can be automated, right? I can use this as a lead and magnet and put it, and I still can't get the word, but it's used as a lead and magnet, right? Something page, forgive me, but but you can create a landing page. It got it. Sorry. You could create a landing page, create a video tutorial there, and put it there to again use as a lead magnet to attract people to a program, to a class, to your page, right? And create different uses for it. I can take the information in this video and subscribe the video and use it on different outlets as well. But the information that I have in any video that I put out there, I can also take that and create it into a downloadable or something that is printable and have that. And I could also sell that. Take out all the important points, come back to you can also take this same information and turn it into a blog. So you're creating multiple different ways, that's multiple different streams. And of course, all of these things can be for free, or you can put a fee on it. It's up to you. You're in business for yourself. You are the creator. You're the boss. You say what is and what isn't, right? It's just what I find a lot of people, it's the confidence, right? And I help you with that, to build that confidence to say, yes, this is my fee. Yes, now I will charge a fee for what I do. Yes, I do expect an exchange if I'm going to sit here and provide this for you. And then when it comes to time for you to say, you know what, do I raise my price, or do I go out in the marketplace with a high price or a low price? People around you will say everything, but no, match the value with what it is that you are putting out there. See, didn't even come to say all of this, but somebody needed it, so there you go. My question really is, do you really want it? Do you really want what it is that you're saying that you want? When we think about our lives, sometimes we're like, oh, we want the big house, and we want, the good neighborhoods, and we want to be, flying here and here and traveling, and we want to, live in certain places, and we want to become millionaires, and we have these elaborate lists of things, which is amazing, right? And when we write them down and we're intentional about them, we can create everything and anything. Whatever we want, we can have, right? It's a matter of visualizing it, acknowledging it, writing it down, meditating upon it, and working towards the plan that you set out to gradually get there, and preparing yourself for the journey, along with who to become once you're there, to become good stewards over what it is that you have, and good management, and all of that, right? But a lot of people are not prepared. You're walking into your blessings, or blocking your blessings, because your basket is empty. You have no container to hold the things that you are desiring for in a harvest season, right? Are you prepared, right? Some people say, well, you know what, I want to do retail, and or I want to become a fashion designer. I love fashion. I might as well sell clothes. Well, not a lot of people realize what it takes to sell clothes. Like, not only do you, depending on where you're going, how you plan on doing it, you need to find vendors. It's good if you can go to these vendors for yourself and select the clothes that you want. Or there's online resources, and you can do phone calls, emails, and all of that. But then on top of that, right, when you have them, you need inventory. Or some people aren't comfortable, or some people may not even know that you can completely start and launch your money off of using other people's, right, capital. And that's where pre-orders are come from, right? So you can have your launch date, and you can create things like that. But when the product comes in, when the product comes in, do you practice, um do you practice, um I have a blank. Let's take a commercial break on this. Do you even practice consistency? Do you even practice um just dignity and integrity? Even do you continue to be, as disciplined in your business, and your shipment, and your customer service, and these things, as you did when you did not have the pile of orders that are coming in, or the consistencies of orders? You require a business that is bringing in thousands of money a week. But when that, say that was to happen tomorrow, are you ready, right? Are you ready? You're in business, you have your fashion, um, advertising, even if you're just doing it word of mouth, and you're just working with the clothing that you have on hand, are you shipping them out on a consistent and a time efficient basis? Are you practicing the principle to participate in the promise, right? We say we want a big house, but are you taking care of the one that you have now? Are you able and willing to know that having a big house means maintaining a bigger space, means more room, that rooms you need to fill, right? Sorry. If for those of you who don't know, I'm a mommy, and we're homeschooling, and my mommy ears are always on. So it's just kind of listening to see what was happening. So, do you really want it. You say you want to be a person who works from home. Okay, you no longer want to get up and go out to a physical location. You want to work from home, but are you disciplined enough? Are you practicing the principles, right? Are you setting your schedule, right? Are you keeping yourself accountable, right? Are you setting yourself up for success? Or because you have your own schedule, because you don't have to do things at a scheduled time, you do it when you feel like it, right? You lay around and said, you know what, I'm going to sleep all day because I have nothing to do. Well, I asked the question, if you don't set the time, set the schedule, set the events, create the habits, then who is supposed to do that in between your transition? You just graduated. You may have, you're maybe in between jobs, right? You could be in between careers, right? You may be in between relationships. And these things can tend to lead us into depression, lead us into anxiety, lead us deep into lack if we do not become intentional, if we do not activate immediately after the transition begins, right? So you've come to the end of a relationship. So you've come to the end of your time in a job or your career. So you've come to the end of your school, your graduation, right? It's now time for you to adult. It's the adulting state of recovering and healing, right? Give yourself the time you need to celebrate. Give yourself the time you need to release. Give yourself the time you need to experience that feeling, whatever feeling it is, good, bad, like emotional, tense, joy, whatever. Set a time. Nowadays, I practice not giving myself more than like 5 minutes. It doesn't even take that long anymore. 5 minutes to do whatever, like in my glory, in my mourning, in my sorrows, in my whatever, like my pities, my whatever. I don't, if it's that bursting and I have to express it, whatever, 5 minutes, okay, that's it, done with it. But I remember there are days that it will, my emotions, my fears, right, my feelings kept me in my lack, in my poverty mindset for days, for weeks, sometimes months, right? Sometimes months, right? So, what is it that's going to activate you in those stages? Is you setting a plan, is you acknowledging what's about to happen. It's you saying, you know what, getting people who can keep you accountable, okay? Right? So that you don't stay in that, so you don't procrastinate on that business plan, that business idea, those business tasks. So you don't continue to keep putting off the things that are going to make you better. It's about getting in a community, getting some accountability, and having some people around you that really care about your future because you have expressed it to them. So they care about you getting to your goals because they know it's going to make you a better person. And they care about you because they want to see you happy. So they want to support whatever it is that you're doing, if you are willing to accept that accountability, that check-in, that criticism, because sometimes we're not always doing the right thing, right? But a lot of people just keep saying, "Yay, good for you. I'm so proud of you. I'm just, you're great." You want that person who's going to say, "You know what? Can you look at it from this perspective and tell me what you think?" Right? And a mentor, coach, or someone who have experience in the areas of what it is that you're going through. They have been through it. They've learned from it. They've applied it in their life, right? Or even helped others to apply it in their lives. You want to learn from them. So, do you really want what it takes? Because what it takes to obtain and to maintain what it is that you're requiring, it's going to take you putting in the work. It's going to require you. It's going to require discipline. It's going to be a lifestyle of practicing what it is that you want until you can either afford someone else to take care of it. And now we're talking about when it comes to business, if you can no longer, pack up and ship up, and things are piling up and coming in too fastly, all your orders, all your things, then you are going to have to create a system and hire a team. But if it's just you, right, then you are going to be responsible. Keep yourself accountable. Have some people in your corner to help and assist and to guide you, right? Because that support is so important, right? Even if you're out here doing it on your own, having that person you can call in and have that crash conversation, or have that overwhelming blowout, or have that, let's have a laugh together, or that venting moment. Having that is so important, and so many of us don't even have that. So a lot of people come to social media, and I'm telling you, social media is amazing, because I have grown a community of amazing people on social media that I've actually gotten my personal line, that we talk offline outside of my business, right? That we have great relationship and we have great accountability relationship, my goal friends, my goal sisters, right? So if you can't have that or create that around you, then join a community. And before I was able to create that community, this community, or any other community, I had to join in on someone else's community. And there's an investment, right? It pays to play. You learn, you earn. It's a cycle. So if you don't know what is required, if you don't know what it really takes, then you must invest in you to get someone around you who is willing to help you on that way, hold your hand, to share their resources, right? Or you take the time it takes to DIY. I DIY'd everything. And then there are times when I had to invest. There are websites I DIY myself, and then there's websites I paid hundreds, thousands of dollars for, right? But then there are some that I just did myself. So when you're in business, you just need to know where you want to go. And this is why one of the businesses that I'm a part of network marketing. And why I love network marketing is it's a way that I'm able to earn extra stream of income up of zero, little or no efforts, pretty much, right? It's just, here's a system I tap into using the things like here, drinking vitamins. My children have their own, I have mine. Um, Using amazing ointments. This is Alleviate Full Spectrum Hemp Extract. This is like if you're feeling joint pain, muscle pains from, like, I like to work out sometimes, and my children like to be active in sports and things like that. And sometimes we have pains, muscle pains, joint pains, neck pain, sleeping badly, this is amazing to rub on because it has that thermal effect and it helps to reduce inflammation. It helps with the muscles. It just helps with the pain. So I love this. So I apply this to anytime I do have, even when I have these migraines. I don't have them as much lately, but I'm able to apply these things, right? Also, I wear waist trainers for years. Now I sell them, right? I also have this that also works as a gel, a ointment to put under my waist trainer. So I would apply this to my stomach, use a cling wrap to wrap around to have even more effect, to feel the thermal effect and the heat and the sweat, and to also protect the waist trainer from being messed by this cream. Put it on, like, so I rub this on, put the cling wrap, then put the waist trainer on. Boom, multiple uses, dual purposes, and that's just what it is. So this allows me now, right, in that form, I utilize anyways, and I'm able to, one, sell it to my community, but they provide the customer service, the packaging, the shipping, the refunding. They do all of that legwork, right? That I don't have time to do because I'm doing that in my other business, and I don't have to do that in majority of my businesses. Look for businesses that have drop shipping or that are just free and easy to manage, right? Because I love freedom. And I understand when you make your money work for you and do the work for you, you get the time, you get the freedom that you need and that you require, right? So that you can live that fulfill that life of love, freedom, that life to be able to travel and really take your mind on time with your ease. And then when I do you really want it, there's a period of time that we actually have to do, like put in some serious work, like put in some committed work, like literally put in the the devotion. And it may not be a year. It definitely is not going to be that overnight success like we see with our physical eyes, that it seems like everything is overnight because everything is like a movie. Everything is commercialized. Everything is on your social media, and it's like everything's happening so fast, right? But if you take your eyes off of those people and pay attention to your own grass, right, and water for some time and understand what season you're in, right? We're in a country that has seasons, right? Right? We have winter, spring, fall, summer. How are you going to operate in those seasons? Because how do those seasons affect your business? And when those seasons come around, what are the things you're going to focus on thrive, right? It's focus, right? So I would love to help you, um, help you just life, help you in your mind, body, spiritual growth. Child, pardon me. Help you finding your purpose, helping you get paid, help you to build that foundation. If you're looking for someone to help keep you in accountability, I'm your girl. I do have some open bookings, some open schedules available for the willing. If you are not serious, if you just, it's fine. But know in your heart and heart that, you know what, I would love the information. I would love to have someone to work with me. But in reality, I'm not gonna really do the work when I'm told, then don't waste my time. If you know that you're going, because when you connect with me and we're going through programs, which programs is what, 4 months or 6 months program, depending on you, or there are work sessions that you can book with me, hour at a time work sessions that you can also build with me. Those are at discounted right now. You can actually get two of those, which is buy one get one half price right now, right? So you can really book those that we can spend an hour where we focus on just working and itemizing and setting those smart goals to customize it to what you want, and then we go ahead and deep dive into you actually getting all the systems that you want ready right there on the phone with me, right there on the video call with me, right there on the conference, right there. We are not getting off until you get it completed. So for example, if you were looking to start a business on Instagram, one of the system, this is one of the tools, the system that you would use for your Instagram, right? The app itself. So we would set up that app, right? Set it up, get the bio, show you how to create your highlights, get your cover pages, set up your 30-day content. We would get you schedule your postings. We would get you to um, create your bio content, and get you up and started, create your business account, or turn your personal into business, or create a whole new page, right? So, for example, of what we would do, so we would spend that time during that hour getting these things in place, right? There are tools and systems available for you to do these things, and we're gonna go and work through them. So that's an example, and the same goes for whatever um, outlet it is that you desire to start your business. So these are the things that we go through and work through in the 4 months or 6 months program. If you are interested in any of those, definitely up in my DM. You can always send me a message at send me at info dot smile empress, okay, empress at gmail.com. I am definitely going to leave some information down below, and I hope you guys have a marvelous day, okay? So peace and love. I love you guys. Love yourself first. Self-love is your first love. Self-love is your first love. I'm saying it in every video. Yes, I do have apparel that actually says that. So self-love is your first love. So yes, I always say it because I believe it, because it's when I truly found my first love. It's like nothing else mattered. Like my confidence came back, my boldness, my resilience got even stronger. Things just started happening for me. My relationships got better. Like, I'm telling you, self-love is your first love. And just love God. Experience the love of God. It brightens your smile. You smile different. Have yourself a wonderful day. Share. Follow. If you're not following me, go visit my website, smilenest.com. Get your fitness equipment, get your outfits, get your programs. Go to smiledynasty.com. If you're looking for essential oils, if you're looking for, wellness products, if you're looking to have nutritional benefits or an opportunity to do what I do, because you love doing what I do, then you can go linktree, go to linktree /smile .empress, smile period empress, and you can go there and enjoy, right? I appreciate your time. I thank you for sharing time and space with me again. Have yourself an amazing and fantastic Women Day. Now go and